show started. Let's get this show on the road. Who's ready for some boom, baby? Boom! Rise and shine. It's your morning marijuana motivation time. I'm your host with the mostest, Marky Saint. This is Saint's Addiction. This is Butts on Shirts. And every morning I reach, preach, and teach to everybody about how to be a better human being, right? In essence, I mean, we're starting the show and already everybody's pulling up. They're pulling up on me. They're pulling up on me. But there's a reason why I'm here, right? There's a big enough W for the things that I do. And it makes everything different, the attitude, the perspective, all of it. Look at our boys go. Let's have a morning motivation, shall we?
Yeah, now.
All right. Have a good one, boys.
See you later.
Yeah, bro. Got you. So, this is the show. Why am I here as a human being? Why am I alive, right? And why do I do the things that I do? I used to have some very introspective, almost, what's the word I want to use? It's beyond introspective. It was calculating. It was literally maybe too high for my own good, maybe too much ketamine, maybe too much cocaine, maybe too much weed. I'm not quite sure, but my brain was sitting there going like, why am I doing what I'm doing? And that thought happened about a couple Halloweens ago when I was in the Larry Flint's Hustler Club partying with the homies, and I looked up and I was just like, everybody's an avatar. Everybody just shows up with their fake outside perimeter view of themselves, and you meet that version of them. You don't meet the real version of them. You don't meet the actual person. You meet the version that they want to see. Morning. And in that, we always are covering up something. We're always trying to, I don't want you to actually see who I really am because I'm afraid that you might actually know who I am. And that's all of us, right? We're all hiding that inner freak. We're all hiding that inner fear. And we're all hiding that inner voice that dictates everything to us. I'm listening to Neville. What's his name? Neville Goddard or whatever his name is. And he's a old 1950s, 1940s public speaker or inspirational speaker. This is before your boy, who am I thinking? Jim Rohn, or way before your boy, what's his name? Tall and T, Tony Robbins. All of them. These guys are literally trying to teach us the clues, right? The blues clues. Napoleon Hill, writing down all the notes from your boy, Carnegie, Dale Carnegie. And they're handing us down these notes because it's well known that we are the ambassador of our own change, right? We are the pinnacle of our experience, and the way that it comes through us usually and most likely was dictated by something subconscious. That's the crazy part, is you can wake up, like you could go brush your teeth, take a shower, and drive to work and not wake up till an hour later. Like, till you're actually there with it and wherewithal and know what the fuck's going on. Right. And some of us, that's what we do. We wake up in a prison cell and be like, what did I do? Why am I here? I had that conversation with myself when I went through South Korean prison. My first sentence, like, I fucked up in my book. Why am I here? And that in itself has let me know that I had made decisions that I didn't necessarily know the destination to it, but I was arriving to it. And I was having this conversation on the dating app last night. Check this out. Check out these clouds. Check out this helicopter. As soon as this thing's done playing, I'm gonna start working out, baby. And it feels good to hit the gym every day. You know what I mean? It feels good to make my life my own way. And it also feels even better to not get in my own way. You know what I mean? Like, that was the hardest thing, is like, we don't see it. We only see it from our perspective, our emotions, our chemical balance. When you're outside of yourself, right? Like a mirror, or you have enough wherewithal to question why you were doing what you were doing, then you have the ability to separate yourself from the emotion and make something happen, And unfortunately, we are stuck by the situation that we choose. We didn't want to see it that way, right? Like, I just wanted a strong man. No, you wanted to be abused. You didn't finish the sentence. You know, you didn't do your homework. You didn't see that your patterns were unraveling you. And yet you doubled down on them just to keep it the same as you do. We all do the same shit, bro. Plastic pocket challenge, y'all. This is glass, but, oh, it's plastic. But, you know, and I'm like, fuck, I was so mad at myself that I could put myself in these situations and there was nobody to blame but myself. There was finally nobody to get mad at. There were just four walls in a prison cell and it was my mind against myself. And in that, I had to sit there and figure it out, man. I mean, once you get enough time, 23 out of 24 hours a day inside in solitary confinement, that'll give you some time to think, right? And no longer was I distracted by a cell phone or a girl or an excuse. I'm in that building, I'm in that room, and I'm in my head. And I had to go someplace that I dreaded, right? Like, because if it was easy, we would already do it. Instead, it hurts, right? A lot of this digging deep, finding out what we really are made out of, finding out why we really do what we do, right? That's some hard lesson shit, okay? That's that hard lesson shit that you go inside yourself and go, oh, I do that because I feel insecure. You got to be really secure to talk about insecure. And hold on, let me motivate you. The juice is worth the squeeze. The juice is worth the squeeze. And that's Motivated Juice on Instagram and .com. But what I can't do for you is get you to think for yourself, right? There's not so much common sense out there. Common sense is common, but it's not exactly regular. And that's the tough part. Our irregular behaviors, right, are dictating our outcomes in major decisions like purchasing a house, purchasing a car, getting in a relationship. And now all of a sudden it matters, right? They talk about triggers, they talk about trigger warnings, they talk about relationships that trigger us. Now you know. And then most of us that don't get butt hurt, we thank the process. We're like, thank you for letting me know about narcissism with that crazy bitch. Thank you for letting me get away from that situation that doesn't work for me. And thank you for making those dogs shut up, universe, because they almost got choked the fuck out. You know what I mean? Let's bless up for the nation. This is the morning motivation. Make sure you join Weed Club. We're improving that website. Make sure you check out Weed Swag Bags. We're improving that website. Shit, we're working on it all, bro. And this is why this is conversation. This is why I'm here. My big enough W. And I'll bless up and I'll explain it to you. I'm here because the good Lord above or the universe gave me a mouthpiece. It didn't give me too bad of looks so that I can be more appealing to listen to. And it gave me a mind that was constructively breaking down what was happening to me. You know, what was happening to me in my depression. How do I solve this? And how do I give that answer and that solution to other people? How did the good Lord above, the Sky Daddy, whoever you believe in, know to make me go through depression? Know to make me go through unsobriety? Knew to make me earn it each way? Now, a lot of us, if we're not healed, will look back at the situation and will curse it. Like, he broke my heart, the divorce, the kids, right? What we won't do is like, how did I get there? You know, I keep telling my mom, but she didn't see it, but I could. You know, by the time my dad went with my mom before they even had me, and to go get tobacco and alcohol for my grandpa, she was marrying her father. She didn't know that. You know, my grandpa, her dad, you know, she didn't know that at the time. She didn't see that way. What she saw was a man that was directive, just like her dad, you know, narcissistic, masculine, and also on tobacco, also on alcohol. It matched her vibration. It matched her pattern, right? We like familiarity. We will do anything for it to be familiar. We'll even find the people that are like us in groups and crowds and stand next to each other. This is our own undoing. This is how you got there. How did I end up there? Well, shit, bro, you were lonely at first. Most people don't have the wherewithal to say that. You know, how did my panties come off? Well, shit, you went to the bar, then you had some drinks, then you were actually lonely inside. That's why you were actually drinking. And to actually say it with a full sentence like an adult and just be like, I was just trying to get laid. I was just trying to get some attention. I was just love and affection. But that's not what we get. We get lust. We get inebriation. We get liquid. What am I? Liquid courage. That's what my mom used to call it. Alcohol was liquid courage. It wasn't real courage. It wasn't like you said, you know what? I'm done sitting here at this table. I'm going to go dance. I have to risk failure. I have to risk rejection. And I have to risk getting off of what I'm already comfortable with and familiar with, my seat, and get up off of it and change my outcome. That's what I see. I see me as the catalyst to my own dreams. I see me as the sprinkle and the effort that I need to make my dreams unlock. I have to get through me. I have to get through me and my cells and my mentality and my fear to get me to move and keep working out, or get up in the morning and be grateful, or approach a beautiful woman and not be nervous. And each one of us has a test like that. Each one of us has something where we gotta face it. And we know we have to face it, but it's easier to suppress it, isn't it? It's easier, I have to touch my heart, it's easier to just buck it, kick it down the, kick the rock, kick the can down the street and say, oh, a later date. One of my favorite sayings is day one or one day. It's your decision, but the decisions that we keep making keep adding up against us. That's what I saw. I saw a seesaw, man. I saw, like, every time I put Positivity Pebble, and I own positivitypebbles.com, over here, I was out leveraging all that fear. I was out leveraging my excuses. I was proving to myself that I'm possible instead of impossible, that I am proving to myself that my dreams are a reality and that I can shape my own reality. I tell people all the time, there's a glass ceiling. You don't see it because you didn't ask for it, but I asked for it and I expect it. That's the difference. And what I did was I was like, what would make this situation better? What would make this moment better? For most people, they're like, I just want to go to dinner with a beautiful woman. I'm like, I want to go to dinner with that beautiful woman and make out with her after. What would put more sugar on it, right? Have you ever been on a sundae? It's not enough to have a banana. It's not enough to have an ice cream. You need whipped cream, nuts, and cherries on top. This is the dream in detail that I tell people about. Most of us don't visualize it. We don't put any effort into what it feels like to be accomplished, to pump ourselves full of those positivity pebbles, to pump ourselves, kill those automatic negative thoughts and believe that. We believe in sky daddies, right? We believe in fear, right? We believe in other people's opinions of us. But as soon as it's time to be empowered and choose what we want to do, then all of a sudden we get scared. We feel the power within us, and it was just like, oh my God, there's so much power in here. There is. And no longer do I fear my death. That's already been flashed to me. Almost lost my whole life, this whole knee and this toe, right? That was a wake-up call for me. And also that I might die without my dreams. Oh, bro, scary thought. Scarier than the rejection of the girl. Now I have 100 reliable models all on a list. We're making shirts left, right, and straight. Sized the model yesterday. Got another model of size today. And I got another model tomorrow. I got dates, man. I'm going to dinners with beautiful women, and I'm putting my clothes on beautiful women, and I keep soliciting more reliable models, and I keep building out my reliable models page so they can upload their images and they can upload what they're into, ambience model or after parties model or whatever the fuck they want to do, work the conventions, they can set it. Join Weed Club, you can put it up, and then you can say, hey, who's near me, dude? Who's in Germany? I'm going to be in Berlin in March. One of the kids reached out to me. I see you, bro. I haven't forgot you. And it's like that. The further I dreamed, the further I reached. And if I'm going to reach, preach, and teach to anybody, those dreams got to scare you. They got to scare you, bro. They got to be like, oh my God, am I that possible? Am I that strong? Do I not love my life enough to fight for it, bro? to go after it like a tooth and nail, man. That's why they call it tooth and nail, because that's how animals fight. You know, you talk about idioms and slang and our language. You know, when people talk about fighting tooth and nail, they're talking about fighting like an animal, a caged animal, and one that's been probably got a paw in a trap. When's the last time you got your paw out of the trap? When's the last time you got your head in the fucking game? When's the last time you took control over your own life and said, you know what, bitch? This is me, homie. It's not me and my fucking cigarettes. That was fucking crazy. Quitting cigarettes, bro. Like, my hand was literally already lit and a fucking, I already had the cigarette in the one hand and the lighter in the other before I woke up. Right? Like, before I could cognate, before I could think, that's what cognition is. Before I could process what I was doing, my body was already in a pattern. Think about a lot of the things that you do probably automatically, like brushing your teeth. I have to stop myself, be in the present moment, switch to my left hand, and start telling myself I love myself 10 times in the morning. It's been about a good 10 months of that. Like, at least almost over a year of me pumping myself full of the good, full of the love, full of the message, full of the dream, instead of those other things where now I catch myself. I've caught myself going into the past. I had a whole conversation with somebody where she was bringing up her ex-husband and her old relationship, and I asked her, excuse me, if I was in a date with you and I brought out my ex-girlfriend, would you think that I was healed or still hurt? You know what I mean? And I'm a heal over hurt kind of person. Would you think that that person was still stuck in their last relationship? That makes you an alpha widow. That means that you're still burning for someone else, and that means you don't have any time or candle or space for someone else. And it's not fair to the next person, because now they have to live in your past that no one can change, but now there's no future either, because you're over here, you're in your past. You can't create a new future because you're still stuck in your past. You won't let go of this situation to grow to the next situation. It's just facts, and we'll be huddled on it. Same like the cigarette. Give me my cigarette. You know what I mean? Give me my drama. Give me my dopamine. We'll fight for it like a kid and a fucking candy in our mouth and be like, give me that. And the kid, you know what I mean? As soon as you're told no, you're faking this crocodile tears, and that's just you getting used to uncomfortability. That's just used to you getting things not your way. And also being okay with it not going your way. Like, it's okay that I'm not always in control. It's okay that things aren't going my way. The universe has got me at the end. And that was all that mattered, that I had myself. You know, I had this whole life and experience and every day to figure that out. Everybody talks about a healing journey. Well, life is a destination. I mean, it's a journey, not a destination. Every day is a part of the healing journey. Every day is another day for you to be like a better version of yourself, a more motivated version of yourself, and you versus you, right? Like, what part of you needs to have a sit down? What part of you needs to have a deep conversation? And what part of you can you change so it's not a part of you anymore? Only you can write the next chapter. And that's all that this is. This is just like, what would I like the chapter to be? How would I like this story to end? You know, and it was just like, boom, I can see it. You ask me, I talk about it every day. It was my shirts everywhere. There's the butts on shirts, right? You know what I mean? It was my logo on the girls, you know, on the hot pants, on the hot shorts, bending over. It was sprinkling weed on titties. It was the Join Weed Club and Weed for Vegas and the magazine, and celebrating legal weed in Las Vegas and showing people how we party in Vegas, and, you know, hot tubs and booties and buds. You know what I'm saying, bro? I don't have to explain it to you. You already know what Saints Addiction is, but I had to have that conversation. I had to have a deep conversation with myself and be like, is that what you want? I had a conversation deep about weed. I was like, are you willing to risk some of your memories? Thanks for the thumbs up. I appreciate it. Are you willing to risk losing some of your memories to smoke weed? This awesome memory that I have, this photographic memory, this amazing mind that's built Inasec.ai and the CEO of an AI team. And now you can call 844 Inasec and start processing your orders for print an hour, Inasec, Saint Storage. I mean, it started to impress me. I was like, whoa, this is what my team did. I'm all zooming in and looking at the make.com and the workflows, and these things are all talking to each other, and there's all this code, and we got a coder in Japan, and like, bro, and where's this guy at? Denmark, and I'm covering the globe. And I brought my designs with me. And as soon as I saw a pretty girl, I'm like, you're modeling for me. And they did. And they made me look good in Russia, thanks to, what's her name? Anastasia. And in the Czech Republic, and in Finland, and in Spain, and in Germany, and in, where else was I? Thailand. You know, I was just like, boom, boom, boom. Now my brand's worldwide. For first thought was like, I gotta be in Paris, I gotta be in Tokyo, I gotta be in LA, and then I made it, right? We set ourselves up for it. Even the guy that's on the Shark Tank even said it was like, I had a G4, but I thought I needed a G6 because I thought it would make me happier. And I had shiny object syndrome, so I kept chasing the things that I thought that I wanted. And the truth is that I didn't need anything more. And that's what I look at. If you want to know my inside competition and how competitive I am, I'm competitively happy. Of anything to be competitive with, it's to be happy, bro. Like, you know what I mean? If I'm up against anybody, it's not who's bigger pockets or who's cooler clothes, because that's already me, baby. Saints addiction, fuck what you heard. You know what I mean? Everything I wear is me, man. Say shades, I source these. Say slides, I source these. You know what I mean? Nobody else got my slides, bro. These been all over the world. They're from South Korea, bro. Like, come on now. You know? And I was like, I was sick of wearing somebody else's fucking logo. And Nike, they don't sponsor me. They don't pay any of my motherfucking bills, bro. So why am I following them? I have my own ideas. And I believe in me. And that's how this all started to become a thing. You know, it wasn't before it was a show, before it had a name. It had an idea. It wasn't even just a feeling. It was, I want to own my own business. Solid. As long as I owned my own business, I was going to be a multimillionaire. I was going to be self-sufficient, and I was going to be self-reliant, and then I was going to be financially free. And that was the whole idea. Now I own about 15 businesses, 105 domain names, and I just started a new business like because of Saint Storage, right? Like Saint-Storage, go check it out.com. The website is up. Thanks to Sight in an Hour, thanks to Intersect.ai, and thanks to my team, I can now launch all these dreams. Build a website. Go get a what's the thing called? LLC. Go spend the $420 to be a legal entity. Do business as, make all that paperwork and do all that jazz, bro. It's a flow. You know, it was like, once you know that you're more powerful than you give yourself credit for, more that you're a farmer, that whatever fucking seed you plant in this bitch will grow. And then you can sit under the shade of that tree. All that hard work, they'd be like, man, there's some really nice trees. They weren't around 30 years ago when you were working on it, bro. My spiritual mentor is so correct, bro. He's like, they'll look at 40 years of hard work and call it an overnight success. It's only now trickling in. And God forbid I actually get my shirts back from some of my reliable models. Bitch only sent me 3 shirts and she was promoting another product in the photo shoot. It's like, God damn it. Woke up looking for the broccoli. Horn on me, that go my seat. You know, blueprint. To get off, I get off on my feet. You gotta be that person. You gotta be that person where it's like, this is big dog business. I will not hold your hand. This is my experience. Everybody's talking about the journey. I'm on a spiritual journey, bitch. No, you're not. You haven't changed anything about yourself. You're just talking some shit. And that's why it's not relevant. That's why it's not accountable. And that's why things aren't changing. And I hear it all the time, but I was like, okay, you're going to want something. It's going to cost something. The price and the prize. It's both the seesaw effect. And everybody wants something, but they don't want to pay the price for it. Like, I want a Ferrari 220. I don't know. You know what I mean? Like, we are quick as monkeys to figure out other people's problems. You know what I mean? All of a sudden you're a fucking psychic, right? And a psychologist and a guru, right? You're giving advice to somebody else's topics. Fix your own topic. Yeah, right, bro. Stop drinking. Yeah, right, bro. I'll never see the end of the day where I don't see the end of the bottle. You already said it. 400-pound friends, man. I don't have the, what'd she tell me? Mark, I do not have the, willpower. She couldn't will it. I have a willpower shirt. Thank you very much. She said, I don't have the willpower against food. And she said it, and she's right, bro. That's what ends up happening. We have self-fulfilling prophecies. We have learned helplessness. We have cognitive dissonance. We have self-fulfilling prophecies. We like to make sure that we're right instead of being wrong and learn. it's easier to double down and stay stupid. How is that anything? I just don't get it, but whatever you got to do. I'm getting some messages. Sorry, bro. I didn't see these messages till now. Let me see. Love you, bro. Yeah, man. Never ignorant. Getting goals accomplished. Damn right, bro. What else you got? That's my boy Mark Ireland. I bought a Rari just so I can go faster. 21 Savage lyrics on shirts, baby. We are the stories we tell ourselves. And then thank you, bro. Thank you for watching. Thank you for thumbs up, and I appreciate it, bro. It was just, it was in me. It's around me, and everybody's like, "Where do you get your morning motivations from?" It's like from my friends, like Jenny Face. It's like she's so stuck in her drama. And then she doubled down. Now she's in a lawsuit and she still wants this dude. And I was just like, all that's bad. You look like a fucking skier getting all the red flags slapped in your face. When they down slalom and the flag is like swap, swap. You know what I mean? Like, you couldn't go faster down, and I'm like trying to get faster up, bro. I want to fucking shine, bro. I want my life to just keep shining, and all these models keep saying yes to me and wearing my shirts and making me look good and sending me photos in the morning. And I'm waking up to coding and shit's working. You can call 844 NSEC 0 right now and she'll answer the phone for me, bro. It's brilliant. It's genius. And I used to use the word crazy, but I don't use that word anymore. That's a judgment, bro. It's genius. For things that we can't process, we might call crazy, but we couldn't hear the music, right? We didn't dance because we didn't have our own song to dance to. And that's why it's like a jib and a jab, bro. I'm just excited, man. Every morning I get to wake up and be outside and exercise and build my dreams and follow them. And every day I'm making some money, and now it's not even a money thing, it's a dream thing. And then especially with the AI and the AI agents. Thank you, Mark Ireland, again, bro. He's like, AI will build your websites. Now we got site in an hour. Next, we're working on video in an hour, and then it'll be app in an hour. All those are going to be done in a sec. So site in a sec, app in a sec, video in a sec. It's just so fast now. And everything is a dream. Everybody's an agent. They say there's going to be 2 agents per human being. There's 8 billion human beings. That's 16 billion agents just making everything easy, booking your flights, making the soccer team, organizing your calendar, fixing your invoices, contacting your customers, you name it, bro. The sky is the limit, and that's the limit that we set. We all said, if I can only just go out, why aren't you asking to dance with somebody? Why aren't you making that the goal? This goal that scares you is the goal that should be in front of you. The one that you're just like, you said it, you know what I mean? That's my favorite part in my head. Sun's out. In my head, right? If I say never, by the end of the never, I'm like, oh shit, now I gotta do it. Yeah, have you ever tried Rocky Mountain oysters? I've never eaten cow balls before, and I'm like, oh shit, now I got to. Why? Because I try. I'm trisexual. I'll try anything once, right? You know what I mean? I want to prove to myself that I wasn't afraid to try it. That's it. And I could take a fail. But nothing beats a failure but a try is what my father used to tell me. And I'll save that one, the best one, for the last. Nothing beats a failure but a try. You don't know because you didn't try. You didn't even put in a little bit of juice, salt, whatever the fucking motivated juice you needed to get that catalyst going, the chemistry of the situation and your vibe or whatever you're trying to change in your life, bro. You didn't spill it. And I'm over here spitting diamonds, and you didn't put your shirt out to catch it. Come catch these diamonds, bro. Come catch these touchdowns. Come smell these finish lines. That's the only lines I snort are finish lines, homie. And it's such a fucking beautiful feeling. It's a beautiful feeling to have all these beautiful women and chicks like, you do it all, huh? And I'm packing up all her stuff and starting stage storage. And I'm like, yeah. And one of the models walked by. I'm like, there's a reliable model right now. He's like, how did you know? And I'm like, because I'm at every convention, bro. And if I didn't put all my flyers in that parking lot, it wouldn't have changed anything. If I would have just quit and they were like, you can't flyer in here, and I would hurt my feelings and go home and, tuck my tail, nothing would have happened. I went right outside, went into the parking lot, and I flyered the whole parking lot, called the guy and told him that I did it too. And he was just like, don't do that, to the first purpose. I'm like, you can't stop me. Click. And I won't stop me either. You get what I'm saying? And that's why I'm here. That's it. I could tell you many stories of the past, of what reasons why I could have quit, or reasons what would have stopped me, or normal men. Not me. Not it. Bro gets it. Respect. Yeah, bro. I'm getting it how I live. I want those dead presidents. I want to pull up, head spin, get it, get fly. I got 6 jobs. I don't get tired. Lyrics on shirts. So go be free. Butts on shirts, lyrics on shirts. Saints addiction, mostly Saints. Let me kiss the island. Me and Mark were on it. He knows what's up. And go be free. Like always, peace and love. And as usual, Chigaton. That means goodbye, but not forever. In Finnish. And I will see you on the other side as soon as you like, share, and subscribe. But the other side of your fear, dude. The other side of your excuses. The other side of the world, because that's where I'll be. Excuse free. Sucker free. Oh, man, and that shot too. Right on time. Just a little bit. Thank you, buddy. I'll see you guys. Go be on the other side. It's way better. Everything you want is on the other side of fear. That I can promise you.